This episode of PodSession is brought to you by topnaturalhealth.com, your go-to source for nature-based supplements, skincare, and anti-aging products. Visit their site for special promo code pricing on all of the products mentioned in this episode. Now here's your hosts.
Hey everyone, welcome back. Today, aging. Who doesn't want to feel younger? We're diving deep into Gen F20, a supplement that claims it can, rewind the clock. We've got studies, user reviews, and even some personal experience to unpack, so let's jump in. See, I've been taking Gen F20, and honestly, I feel amazing. More energy, sleeping better, even my skin looks, brighter. At our sponsor, topsecretreviews.com, they've got a special discount just for you guys. Links in the episode description. But we wanted to go beyond just, my experience, so we've got an expert with us today.
Thanks for having me. Excited to break down the science behind all this.
Perfect. So, Gen F20. It's a natural supplement, right?
Yeah.
And it claims to boost something called Human Growth Hormone, or HGH. And get this, it comes in tablets and an oral spray. But before we get all into that, can you give us the HGH 101? What is it and why should we care, especially as we get older?
Absolutely. HGH, it's essential for us to grow, back in our teenage years. But as we age, we produce less of it. And that's linked to a lot of the changes we see: less energy, slower metabolism, even losing muscle.
Okay, so that's why I can't stay up late like I used to, not just me being,
Exactly. And that's where Gen F20 comes in. It doesn't just give you synthetic hormones. Instead, it tries to stimulate your pituitary gland, the one in the brain. It's like the master gland controlling HGH.
Gotcha. So it's like giving your body a nudge to make more of its own HGH. Sounds way better than those expensive injections I've heard about.
Exactly. Gen F20 is all about working with your body. But let's look at the ingredients.
Right, because there's a whole bunch listed. What are the big ones and how do they actually help with this HGH boost?
Well, you've got amino acids L-arginine, known for improving blood flow and maybe even triggering HGH release. Then there's L-glutamine, good for the immune system and muscle recovery. And then there's colostrum. It's got growth factors that might help with muscle development.
Interesting. Anything in there that really stands out? Something unique about Gen F20 compared to other HGH supplements?
One ingredient that gets people's attention is deer antler velvet.
Okay, hold on. Deer antler velvet. You've got my attention now. Tell me more.
It's been used in traditional medicine for ages, and now research is starting to understand why. It contains something called IGF-1, which basically mimics HGH in the body, helps with muscle growth and repair.
Wow, that's wild. So you've got the usual suspects like amino acids, and you throw in deer antler velvet. Makes you wonder if that's part of why I've been feeling so good. And hey, listeners, if you're interested, you can try it out with that special discount. The link's in the episode description, courtesy of topsecretreviews.com. But we focused on energy, but HGH does way more than that, right?
Yep.
Can you give us the big picture? How does HGH fit into how we age?
Oh, for sure. HGH affects tons of stuff. When our levels drop, it changes everything: how much muscle we have, where we store fat, even our bone density and skin elasticity.
Whoa, that's a lot. Let's break it down. Starting with, the muscle and fat thing. We all know we lose muscle and gain fat as we get older, especially around the midsection. Is that HGH's fault?
Partly, yeah. HGH controls how our bodies use and store fat. It also helps build and maintain muscle. So less HGH means we burn fat less efficiently and struggle to build muscle.
So more HGH can fight those changes.
That's one of Gen F20's goals, to help your body find that youthful balance by naturally boosting HGH.
Makes sense. And honestly, I've noticed a difference in my energy and how my clothes fit since starting Gen F20. It's like it kickstarted my fitness goals again. But you mentioned bones too, right? Because bone density is another thing that goes downhill as we age, leads to fractures, osteoporosis, all that scary stuff.
Right. HGH helps make these cells called osteoblasts, which are key for strong bones. So in theory, more HGH, thanks to Gen F20, could mean better bone health.
That's huge, especially as we get older.
Yeah.
Got to keep those bones strong. And you know what else? My skin feels different too, softer, more bouncy.
Not surprising at all. Collagen and elastin, those are proteins that give our skin that youthful look. HGH helps make them, so less HGH, our skin loses firmness and we get wrinkles.
So more HGH could help with that. Well, that explains a lot. I've always had dry skin, especially in winter. But since I started Gen F20, it's way more hydrated, less, creepy.
Sounds like you're seeing the benefits firsthand. It really highlights how HGH impacts so many things as we age.
Absolutely. And for listeners who are intrigued, don't forget that special discount from topsecretreviews.com. Links in the description. Go check it out. But we've talked about energy, muscles, bones, skin. Is there anything HGH doesn't affect?
Oh, we're just scratching the surface. We haven't even gotten to cognitive function and mood. Studies show that low HGH can lead to brain fog, trouble focusing, even mood swings.
So it's not just our bodies, but our minds too. Wild.
Exactly. Healthy HGH levels, which Gen F20 can help with, could mean better mental clarity, focus, even a more stable mood.
That's amazing. I've actually noticed that I'm sharper, more on point throughout the day. Used to get that afternoon slump, but now it's like my energy and focus just stay there. My productivity is through the roof.
That's fantastic. Sounds like you're really experiencing those benefits.
I really am. It makes me think maybe we should all be paying more attention to how we can support our bodies naturally as we age.
Couldn't agree more. Gen F20 isn't about replacing hormones. It's about helping your body do what it already does, just better.
I love that. So much more to talk about, like immune function, exercise recovery, but let's dive into those topics after a quick break. Don't forget, listeners, check out that link in the episode description for a special discount on Gen F20 from our sponsor, topsecretreviews.com. We'll be back in a jiffy to keep this deep dive into Gen F20 going.
So we were talking about all the things HGH does and how Gen F20 helps as we get older.
Totally. And I got to say, trying it myself, I'm amazed. More energy, sleeping great. It's wild.
That's awesome. It's what a lot of users are saying.
Yeah.
But let's dig into those areas we haven't hit yet, like HGH and our immune system.
Yes, immunity. We know we get sick more easily as we age. Is that HGH related to?
Yep. HGH helps make white blood cells, our body's little fighters against infections. Less HGH, weaker defenses.
Makes sense. So more HGH, like Gen F20 might do, could boost our immunity, especially when everyone's getting colds.
Exactly. Another way Gen F20's natural approach could be a game changer.
It's all connecting now. And hey, listeners want to try it out. That special discount from topsecretreviews.com, links in the description. Their website's got tons of info too. Okay, immunity, check. What about exercise recovery? I swear it takes me forever to bounce back from workouts now.
Super common. As we age, less HGH means slower muscle repair, more soreness.
So could more HGH actually help with that? Quicker recovery, less pain?
That's the hope. HGH is part of muscle protein synthesis, the process that repairs and builds muscle. Gen F20 might speed that up, so less soreness.
You know, I have noticed that. Since starting Gen F20, I'm not as sore after lifting, and I seem to have more stamina too. Like I can push harder without feeling dead the next day.
Awesome. It's great when the science matches what people are actually feeling.
Totally. Makes it feel real, you know.
Okay, switching gears a bit. Let's talk about heart health. Super important as we age.
You're telling me.
And studies have found low HGH is linked to more heart problems. HGH helps with good cholesterol and overall heart function.
So could boosting HGH be good for our hearts too?
It's possible. More research is needed, but the signs point to yes, keeping HGH healthy could be good for our tickers.
It's wild how this one hormone affects so much as we age.
It really is. Shows how we need to think about aging in a whole body way, not just one thing at a time.
Absolutely. It's not about fixing one symptom. It's about, I don't know, supporting your whole system.
That's it. And that's why Gen F20's focus on natural processes, not just replacing hormones, is so cool.
It makes me wonder if that's why I've been feeling so in sync since starting it, like it's working with my body.
Exactly. It's about listening to what your body needs and finding supplements that match that.
So true. And if you're intrigued by Gen F20, don't forget that special discount from our sponsor, topsecretreviews.com. It's in the episode description. But we've talked a lot about the good stuff. What about the, I don't know, the not so good? Any downsides to Gen F20 we should know about?
Good point. Got to be realistic about any supplement. One thing is, everyone's different.
So it's not like a magic pill that works the same for everyone.
Right. Your age, genes, lifestyle, all that affects how you'll respond.
Makes total sense. We're all unique snowflakes, so supplements will affect us differently.
And it's not instant either. Gen F20 needs time to work with your body, get that HGH production going.
So patience, right.
Definitely. It's not a quick fix. It's about long-term health and wellness.
True, true. We love quick fixes, but real health takes time.
And lastly, Gen F20 is an investment. It's a bit pricier than some supplements.
Yeah, that's fair. But you got to weigh the potential benefits against the cost, right?
Exactly. For a lot of people, the way Gen F20 works naturally and for so many things related to aging, it's worth it.
I think that's a good way to look at it. We invest in our health in all sorts of ways, so why not a supplement that might really help?
Exactly. It's about making choices that support your health goals.
Now, we've touched on this, but let's talk more about what people are actually saying about Gen F20. What are the reviews like?
Lots of positive ones. People say they have more energy, sleep better, see changes in their skin and muscle tone.
I can relate to all of those for sure.
Yeah.
Any reviews about the brain stuff we were talking about, like sharper focus, that kind of thing?
Oh, yeah, totally. People say they feel more alert, less foggy-headed since starting Gen F20.
Wow, that's so cool. It matches the research, too.
Yeah.
Always exciting when real-world experiences line up with the science.
For sure. I think it shows how Gen F20 works on the whole body, not just fixing one thing, but helping everything function better overall.
Well said. And for listeners who want to learn more about what people are saying, check out topsecretreviews.com, our sponsor. Link in the description. They got tons of reviews and testimonials.
Yeah.
So as we start wrapping up, any final thoughts for listeners thinking about trying Gen F20?
Big thing is, remember, it's natural. It's about helping your body make its own HGH. It's not instant. It's a long-term play for healthy aging.
It's like working with your body, not against it.
Exactly. And while it's shown great results for energy, skin, even brain function, talk to your doctor before starting any new supplement, especially if you have any health conditions.
Always good advice. They can help figure out what's best for each of us.
Absolutely. And remember, while Gen F20 can be a big help, it's not magic.
Right. It's not going to replace a healthy lifestyle.
Exactly. Exercise, good food, managing stress, sleep, that's all still crucial no matter your age.
All great points.
Yep.
It's all about the big picture, healthy habits, plus supplements like Gen F20.
Couldn't agree more. It's about giving yourself the best shot at aging well.
I like that. Even if someone decides Gen F20 isn't for them, this whole conversation makes you think, hey, I should be proactive about aging.
Absolutely. It's about taking charge of your health, not just letting things happen.
Love it. Taking control, making choices that make you feel good at any age.
That's it. It's about appreciating getting older, but also taking care of yourself so you can enjoy it to the fullest.
So well said. And on that note, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll finish up our Gen F20 deep dive with some final thoughts on how to think about aging in a way that's like exciting and empowering.
Yeah.
And hey, listeners, that special discount on Gen F20 from topsecretreviews.com. The link's in the description, so check it out. We're back. Been talking all about Gen F20 and the science behind aging. It's been fascinating, right?
Totally. Really important conversation about how to age well proactively.
Couldn't agree more. And hey, before I forget, for our listeners, that special discount on Gen F20 from our sponsor, topsecretreviews.com. Links in the episode description. Don't miss out. But okay, looking ahead now, what do you think the future holds for, like, aging research? Are we going to see more game changers like Gen F20?
Oh, absolutely. This is just the beginning. Researchers are making huge leaps in understanding aging. If we're talking regenerative medicine, gene editing, even AI getting involved, it's wild.
Whoa, seriously. Sounds like sci-fi stuff.
It does. For example, they're looking at how to target these cells called senescent cells. Basically, they're like zombie cells that stop dividing and contribute to aging. If we can remove them or like rejuvenate them, we might actually slow down or even reverse some aspects of aging.
Mind blown. What else gets you excited about the future of this research?
Personalized medicine. Imagine treatments tailored to your genes, your lifestyle. It could change how we age, how we stay healthy, everything.
That would be incredible. A healthcare plan designed just for you. It
Well-
feels like we're on the verge of some major breakthroughs in how long and how well we live.
Totally. We still got a lot to learn, but the future's looking pretty bright. I think we'll keep seeing things that challenge everything we thought we knew about getting older, and that's exciting. It's about living longer, healthier, better lives.
That's a great way to put it. It's inspiring. And while we wait for those big breakthroughs, Gen F20 is a pretty cool option right now, right? A way to help our bodies do what they do naturally, just, well, better. This has been amazing. Thank you so much for joining us and sharing all this incredible knowledge.
Happy to be here.
And to everyone listening, thank you for coming along on this deep dive. Hope you learned something new, and maybe you're feeling, I don't know, more empowered about aging, like you can take charge. One last time, if you're interested in Gen F20, that discount from topsecretreviews.com is waiting for you in the episode description. Go check it out. Until next time, stay curious, stay informed, and stay well.
From all of us here at PodSession, thanks for listening. Be sure to subscribe and don't forget to visit our sponsor, topnaturalhealth.com, for special promo code pricing on all of the products mentioned in this episode. See you next time.